I'd like to take just a second now to say it was a real pleasure to be talking to Joe Wendell, the coach of the University of Tampa wrestling team this past week. Joe is planning big things for the University of Tampa and their wrestling team. We're looking forward to seeing quite a team emerge from the University of Tampa this year. Now, in a moment, we're going to see a man who, too, had a tremendous amateur background. We're referring, of course, to Jack Brisco, who was twice NCAA champion, Oklahoma champion 3 years in succession, all-state high school champion in wrestling. In addition to all of this, he was a great football star. And he's just a fantastic competitor. That's the only thing you can say about Jack. He's going up against a man who calls himself the king of wrestling, and not without good reason, because Bobby Shane has proven over the years that he is one of the top threats in the United States. We're going to switch to the beautiful Bayfront Center in St. Petersburg, where Jack Brisco is defending the Florida Television Championship against the king of wrestling, Bobby Shane. So let's switch now to the Bayfront Center.
In the closing minutes, Bobby Shane missing, but Jack Brisco firing back, and his timing hasn't been lost at all, John.
No, indeed. In fact, it looks like it's right on the button, as the expression could be there. Beautiful drop kick. Notice how high that was. You get him in the top of the head like that, it's even more effective than sometimes around the neck and jaw area. Makes a larger snap in that cranial area and has more effect on the neck. Here's something's going to hurt the spine. Wow.
And Shane in trouble now as Jack Brisco, who's defending his television championship, going for that figure four, but broken up by Bobby Shane.
Notice the effect that it had on the afferent nerves with him. Had the shaking of the fingers all the way out. That's something like a chill, or on the, sometimes they call it the crazy bone. That's the same effect you have going up the spine from that drop that Jack gave to Shane.
Shane using that knee brace that time very effectively in the side of the head of Jack Brisco, has Brisco stunned. And Brisco looks like he could be in serious trouble at this point, John.
It was a serious blow right to the temple of Jack Brisco there. Notice how he used that knee. Is that the knee that's in much controversy, Gordon?
That is indeed. That's the one where he has the knee brace, and coming down across the throat of Jack Brisco this time. And again, Brisco in a lot of trouble. Brisco with those feet outside the ring, the referee calling for the break. Bobby Shane, intent now on winning that television championship, brings Brisco up, but Brisco goes behind him. And John, take it from here.
Oh boy, what a rolling cradle. 1, 2, and 3, and that's it, Gordon.
And the victor and still television champion, Jack Brisco.
We certainly hope that you've enjoyed the tour throughout the Southeast here on Championship Wrestling from Florida for today. We've seen matches from Tampa, St. Petersburg, from the great gateway city of the South, Atlanta, Georgia, and the Omni Building. We've seen some great competitors. Tosh Togo, Hiro Matsuda, Paul Jones, Tony Charles, Jack Brisco. I can assure you we're going to have plenty of action next week here on Championship Wrestling. We'll have some very special announcements and some very special interviews I think all of you are going to find most interesting. So until next week, this would be Gordon Solie saying so long from the Sunshine State.